If you have been struggling with your mommy pouch for a while and you can't get rid of it, you think you've tried everything, then this video is for you, because I will uncover the truths that's behind your mommy pouch and why you cannot just get rid of it, and what is the right strategy that you actually have to take to get rid of your mommy pouch. I am a certified pre- and postnatal trainer, and I experienced diastasis recti twice, and I healed my own diastasis recti twice, together with my pelvic floor dysfunction postpartum. Diastasis recti and pelvic floor dysfunction, together or even apart, is not a slice of cake. It's not something that you actually want, because it can accompany with various very difficult and discomforting symptoms that you do not want to live with. And I'm telling you, you can get rid of your diastasis recti, you can heal it, and you can also heal your pelvic floor dysfunction. You do not have to live with it. There is absolutely a way, strategic way to get rid of those with consistency. It's not just surgery, what they are telling you that you can only get rid of it with surgery is absolutely not true. I have never had any surgery. I'm even super terrified of doctors or knives and everything, so I would not do it to myself. There is definitely another way, and I have done it twice to myself. I helped several women to heal their diastasis recti as well. I help women during pregnancy as well, and prepare them how they can actually heal themselves after the pregnancy. So stay tuned and listen and learn all the steps that you can take to actually recover yourself. First of all, in order to heal yourself from your diastasis recti and your pelvic floor dysfunction, you have to actually understand what is it and what is causing it. Without the cause, without knowing what's behind it, you won't be able to get rid of it, because then if you don't know what's behind it, actually you will just do all the wrong things. And when you do all the wrong things, you will make it worse and you will not help yourself at all. So I think we can all agree that you have to understand why is this happening. And why is this happening? If you've been in pregnancy, then it's due to the pregnancy. There's a large pressure that was applied on your core and your pelvic floor. You went out of alignment, your posture got bad. You push your belly out probably into a posterior or anterior pelvic tilt. You got back pain, you got pain around the pelvic area, or if not even pain, discomfort and the pressure that applied on your abdomen and the pelvic area. And also the large belly was pushing the abs apart of each other and making the tissue in between the linea alba also more stretchy. And because that linea alba stretched out to help you accommodate your uterus, your baby, everything is just stretched out a little bit. That's why this happened. And when you are giving birth, it does not automatically go back to its place. So all the hormones, the relaxin, the pressure, the posture, the misalignment, weakening the core and the pelvic floor, all these changes in your body enabled you to experience the diastasis recti and eventual or possible pelvic floor dysfunction as well. Is your diastasis recti not healing? As I said, you need to understand what's behind and what happened in order to heal it. You need to understand that it's not everything or every exercise or every workout that is just going to heal it. And maybe workout itself is not enough either. Just the workout itself is maybe not enough. You have to also align certain things in order to heal. So one of the things that you have to learn is the exercise. Which are the proper exercises that you have to do in order to help the linea alba, to strengthen the linea alba, that is the tissue between the abs that have separated. And then those certain exercises will help you to actually close the gap. But also you have to understand which are the exercises that you should not be doing, which are usually the traditional ab exercises. Some women are still thinking that is the planks, is the crunches that are going to get them the abs back. These exercises can help strengthen your ab muscles, yes, of course, but these exercises are the ones usually that apply the most pressure on your linea alba, on your rectus abdominis, the six-pack abs muscles, the ones that actually separated those two ab lines, because that's where the pressure is coming in the middle. And diastasis recti is also about the pressure management. So you do not want to do those exercises, the traditional ab exercises that applying more pressure to the pressure that you already have. So those exercises will not be useful in this case. So you would need to avoid these and apply deep core strengthening exercises that will help you strengthen the tissue, the linear elbow between your abs. Other thing you have to understand as well, that just doing these exercises might not help you completely to heal your diastasis. There might be other things that are lying there as well, like your daily habits, because the exercises are about 5% of your daily routine or your whole day on those days when you're actually doing those, if you are not doing them every day. And the rest of the 95% also has to align with your exercises, align with your goal to close the gap, to heal your diastasis recti and strengthen your core muscles, your core and pelvic floor muscles. So you have to pay attention to your everyday routines, your activities, like how you are lifting, if you can lift safely, whenever you lift up something, whenever you pick up something, whenever you pick up your kids, your baby. When you get out of bed, make sure you are not just sitting right up, but you're trying to get up on the sideways. Whenever you are sitting, you try not to tuck your pelvis in, like when you are tucking your booty under, and then you are not sitting up in a straight line, or you are sitting with the rounded shoulders at the computer all day long. Imagine if you have a work and you work like at least 8 hours at the desk and your posture is really bad, that bad posture is going to put more pressure on your abs, on your pelvic floor. I know this firsthand because I already had pelvic floor dysfunction, and of course probably diastasis recti as well, during my second pregnancy. And I had a sitting computer job. And it just went so bad that I had to go on maternity leave sooner because I just couldn't stand sitting anymore 8 hours in a day. Most of the days, of course, I was not sitting actually 8 hours, but I just realized that the sitting is really putting a lot of pressure on my pelvis with the large belly. Sitting down with the large belly prolonged, it was just, and with the bad posture possibly as well, because posture was much harder, you know, to adjust when you have the large belly in front of you. So it put a lot of pressure on my pelvic floor. And I already had a pelvic floor dysfunction that I was trying to work on. So I tried to avoid sitting with a computer for a long time. So I had to stop working sooner because this was just making things so much worse. I'm not saying you not have to stop working now, but you have to pay attention for your posture. If you do not have a big belly there or a pregnancy that is giving you extra pressure already, then you have to align your posture better for your computer work and make sure that you are seated the right way, adjusted yourself to the work that you are doing. Also, when you are scrolling on your phone, people usually have a rounded shoulder, or when you're lounging on the couch, you know, usually tuck your pelvis in. So all these daily activities need to be adjusted in order to support your diastasis recti healing journey as well. So think about it, this makes complete sense. It's not just a workout that you need to adjust and do the right moves instead of the wrong moves, but in your daily life you also have to do the right posture, the right moves instead of the wrong moves to support your whole healing journey. Of course, you don't have to get scared. It's normal. Many people make mistakes at the beginning, but now you are getting more clear about what you need to do and where you need to put your attention to in order to heal better. And it's not like that you are doing anything wrong, really. Posture is something really difficult for everyone to pay attention to. Diastasis recti also complicated and can be really difficult to heal for most women. So you're not doing anything wrong, but you just need the right plan and the right strategy in order to heal. Once you get that right, everything will it will all just click and just go like a flow. So don't hesitate to reach out if you need any help, and see you in my next video.